And the group thing playing the championship game, and you know how in the thing you hit the like button, it's a like, but he put a middle finger, so when somebody says something, you hit like the middle finger, the like, it turns to middle finger. And it's like, but he's like, oh, you ready? And then you hit the OK button. It really looked like somebody saying fuck you, and he was like, what? I'm like, hey, that's not his business. Everybody minding their business.
Welcome to Bank of America City, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we see the number 11 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Clemson. Let's get back to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Raining again.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. The short hands. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hot over the middle. It's more.
Woo, hold on to that rock, my boy.
Across the 30. That's good for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. Out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Getting set. Here's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick throw to the left side.
God damn.
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. And finally bringing him down.
Whole team broke after I do the ball.
The takeaway.
The sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
Not much on that play, brought down short. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Look at that. He's still going. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Let's go, Pete.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Going to try to use his legs here. Fights through a tackle. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete.
He can't get no sack. It's crazy.
And it brings up 4th down now.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. It is intercepted.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity.
He can do what she's talking about.
They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. You can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Trying to find some room. It's Davidson. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
But I feel like they're knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. And look at this. They put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It looks so pretty out there.
Man.
He's gonna beat you right there.
Short, 27.
And he looked pretty because they be shooting. He said they be shooting out there. I said, let's go one down at the next marathon break the shooting.
That's exactly what's going on.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
The
pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Except for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark to that opening. Back here at the start of the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it.
This nigga don't drop nothing. Nathaniel, you hear me?
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moves the end zone, has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Easily alone, that's my own guy.
They're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 20.
Like a little bit.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh, come on, dog. Come on, dog. That got to be a pass interference. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Lawrence trots back out on the field again. He keeps it on the design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And it's field, and returner trying to create good field position here. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finds his target. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They bring them down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Offense in hurry-up mode. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able
Boy, he ran right through my hole.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Heading left after the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll run the option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. He's brought to the bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
You think I got aggressive blocking on or something?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down, and you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. That completion sets up a third down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Wide open downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bennett. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's Jacobs. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to
ain't let me fall to this.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always
that was my guy.
defensively, but what I've been always impressed with from defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Powering through the defender. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Catch made on the outlet. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Walked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Completion gains about 6 yards. Now it's a fourth down call. The offense spends their final time out of the half on strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. To throw, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away and get the second half going. Looks like the return will try and field this one. return man steps out at the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he's a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. A crucial pick 6.
Reading his eyes and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team leans him in and brings him down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a time.
Nigga that need to be hurt ain't hurt.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, way downfield. They bring it back, but a big on the play. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, that's a blessing.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Oh, that was a blessing.
With 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Bruh.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. To the air, it's Sellers. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5.
You gotta give me one.
That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Slammed by the pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. To dart right down the
Bro,
middle.
why? Bro, I did not throw it that late, bro. Come on.
Return after the interception.
Like, come on, bro.
What a play by the defense. Really,
They
the
trying to
only way
fuck me
they can
for
get
real.
back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker.
They're trying to fuck me.
Picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Under pressure, just lets it go.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away
Love you, Bubba.
and live for the next down.
6 minutes.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. We go with a direct snap. Flanking tackles in the line.
Upstairs.
That was a nice shot. Not much. He's brought down for a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe holding the 3 points.
Well, you'll need to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket.
I can't see.
6.
Get out my way. Move, Bubba. Please.
Chris, I like the call.
Sit over here.
For on fourth down, but the receiver
didn't.
has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond.
No, I need y'all to.
Why are you so into that team? Are you from LA? Are you an LA girlie? Where do you live? Texas?
Bubba, can you move off the table,
To be able
please?
to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Yes, Bubba.
Quickly behind the sticks.
You live in Florida?
Second down and 11.
You're not.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Finding some room at the 25. What a catch and run by the junior.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Randall. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yes, Bubba, I see it. I bought it for you, remember?
As a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and it gets out of bounds.
You're a Rams fan.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here.
It's your Rams
Short
fan.
now from the 44. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Please move.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik.
But, God damn it, bro.
Interception. Wow, that's his
Yes,
fourth.
the backpack. Got it. Please stay from in front of my face.
All the way back for a pick six. Touchdown.
Wow, boy.
Man, what a play by this linebacker.
It's like
Just
this shit
sitting
right
back
there.
in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of his quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there. They are
Man, you can't leave me alone for 45 minutes.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. He's wide open, look out. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught.
He didn't catch that sitting down.
Catch, a huge gain through the air. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. First timeout.
I can call it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The receiver makes the catch. Put into the end zone.
Don't push him in the end zone. Fucking stupid.
Touchdown, South Carolina. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Only trapping for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not.
It's a fake. The up man has it. Breaks into the clear. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Short throw, running back makes the
Bro, get out the way, bro.
The defense drops him for a loss. Went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Punt behind the line. It's Williams. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And this one is
That just scares me everything, bro.
short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
To throw, it's Nolan. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Working clock with the ground game.
Ooh, don't take off.
But a decent gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Click off.
The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. We'll try to run it with the option. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've converted 2 of 3 so far in fourth down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. First down here for this offense. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter with the playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation from EA Sports College Football.
Oh my God, okay.